obviously I'm extremely excited, about the way we played today, and again going into the game whenever you're a guard short, point guard short, and then now those next kids had to step up, and I thought Amy Hayford and Sandro Kleska did a great job of really assuming that role. Again, we had 11 turnovers, and without your backcourt once Day got hurt, that's really a testament to them. And I can't say enough about what Liatu did today, and just really provided us a huge boost, and really put herself in a position where being that go-to down there on the block, and moving outside, and all the things that she was able to do today. But really excited about that, and again coming into a great atmosphere, and again our marketing department's done a great job of getting people here to watch two really good teams go at it, and so really overall pleased with our performance today, and where we're building.
For both of you, from a heartbeat perspective, you mentioned Day, Lance, just how much when she went down was today about getting the W for your teammate and for your backcourt today?
You go first, you want me to?
Yeah, you go.
Okay. Well, again, we talked before the game of where our bench had to provide such a huge, we had to win that battle, and we knew people were going to have to step up into different roles, and play more minutes, or play a different spot, or do some of that stuff, and that was obviously without Shanice. And then whenever you lose Day, that now you have to have people step up, and and do things, and now we talk to them all the time about you have to position yourself for success. You don't know when that's going to happen, but as soon as it did happen, you have to be ready. And again, I thought Destiny Strother came in and hit 2 huge shots for us, and that she was ready. That's what she does. She's a 3-point shooter, and got the opportunity, and she was ready and nailed it, and that turns the tide, and it really makes us where we become a really good basketball team.
Yeah, to add to that, like it hurts when any of our players fall down or is hurt or whatever, but it's the next man up, and that's was able to fulfill that role when her number was called, and it was a good turnout for that. So that's all. Yeah.
Lance, obviously part of that has to do with the 1 assist in the first half, but you assisted on 7 of 10 in that second half and really showed the camaraderie. Just how much, what maybe was it help to have that break, to have time to maybe reflect mentally and just talk things over?
Yeah, no, and again, Duquesne does a great job defensively of forcing you to, not move the ball as well as you'd like to. They, and so then now we got into a little bit better flow. I thought we moved the ball better in the second quarter than we did in the first, and but again, I thought we did a really good job on the defensive end, and that's what we have to be about, is defending and rebounding, and and forcing teams to take harder shots. And I thought our post defense was really a huge step up from where it was a week ago.
2, you had a hook shot, you beat the buzzer, you buried one in the opposing bench's face, just a variety of different ways today you really stepped up. Just what was it like to have that pressure and to come through and really to show what you were able to show all summer?
I mean, it felt good. It felt good to go out there. I knew this game was, for the city, a lot of bragging rights, so I knew we couldn't accept anything other than a W. So by all means necessary, that's what I felt like whatever I had to do, I wanted to do. I wanted to help my team and be successful with that. So whether that was blocking, hitting the last shot, I was just tuned in with the team, and just making sure that we were successful on both ends of the floor.
This is the second year in a row you started 4-0. That fourth win last year also coming against Duquesne. Do you see the city game specifically as like a turning point for you guys in the season? I mean, you had 2 straight wins, 3 of your last 4 against the Dukes. What is the importance for this game for you guys?
Yeah, now, and again, I think you emotionally get heightened in this game, and and it feels more like an ACC type game just because of the emotion, and again, there's huge bragging rights about this game, and people talk about it in this city, and so it forces you to tighten up, and I think that really helps us whenever we're starting to think about going to this tournament in Fort Myers, where you've got really, really good opponents, and it puts you in a different spot where you got to feel different, and so I'm really pleased with how our kids prepared for this game, and then we're able to go out there and execute what we needed to have happen, and I think that's a huge step for us.
And what's the mindset now? You gotta have the next couple of days off, and then you travel out to Fort Myers, Florida, for the tip-off tournament. You got Towson, you got DePaul, you got Maryland. What's the mindset within the team, and also like what are the feelings like? Are you guys excited? You guys nervous?
Yeah, no, and again, we've taken every opponent one game at a time, and obviously we've got 3 games in 3 days that and really good opponents, and all 3 of them are really capable basketball teams, and so again for us, that we feel good about where we are. We want to worry about us, and and I think whenever we have our piece, we got a lot of great pieces that we're still forming a great team. And that's what we want to use for that next challenge. Those 3 games will be huge challenges for us, but I feel great about them. I feel great that we can go and compete and win. And but now we've got to do the work here in these next couple of days to prepare for that whenever the moment happens.
And Liatu, this is your second straight game with a double-double. This is the team's second straight game with a 20-point score. What does that say about the depth and about how any player can have their number called and just go out there and have a night?
Well, I mean, you said it right there. Any one of our players can have that 20-point night, 15-plus point night, and I just think that we all care about. At the end of the day, we care about winning. We don't care who gets that 20 points, and that goes to show what Malia last week, or a couple of days ago, and me today. Like, I just think we're all team focused, and as long as we're going to be good. We're going to be solid.
Lance, when 2 got subbed out in the first and the second was kind of when they punched back a little bit. Just how much is it on those on the court to just remain calm, keep composure, and next stop?
Yeah, no, and that's what we really, as we feel good about our depth. Now we've got to get that same, as production all the time. As again, I didn't want to ever take 2 off the court today, but needed to give her blows, and then I couldn't get her back quick enough. But again, in those, whenever somebody goes down or somebody comes out, we need that next player to step up and just have the confidence to do what they do. And again, all of our forwards are completely different. The things AB brings and Gabby brings and Avery brings are completely different than 2. And so you have to bring what you do extremely well all the time.
Anything else, guys?